So let me on there.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Otto's Grotto, the Wednesday night Hump Day special, live from Hawk Base Echo 1 here in the Northeast. I am Everett Otto. I am your host of this frozen tundra that we call New England. We're waiting on a ton of snow. Probably have a snow day tomorrow. The whole state's shutting down. To my right, I have the number one to Echo Base 1. We have 2 Men in a Basement tonight. This was an impromptu show. The executive producer...
shouldn't be any pauses today.
The executive producer, Bernie 1869, is back from
Cristiano, watch yourself.
From a big tour of Maine, going to all the local comics, so we want to do a little comic haul. I thought it would be fun to talk about my top 10 Raw pickups of the year.
Wait a minute. You did a Raw pickup in your top 10...
Well, I did. That was the number one, though. That was the number one of the book. So, if you watched our previous show, we talked about the slabs, the top 10 pickups of the whole year. More of mine were...
You were all slabs.
I was all slabs
until
except for number one, and number one deserved to be there. So please go back and watch the show if you haven't. It's on YouTube right now, 3 Men in a Basement. We're really actually picking up on some followers, so things are going good.
Really?
So, yeah, we've got almost 47 subscriptions.
47?
That's not bad, you know what I mean? Not bad for something we just started. So, this being the beginning of the year, I also did my want list. I threw some books on my want list. Did you do your want list for?
I did my want list.
Okay.
I saw your want list.
Yeah. Now
all of a sudden,
Matina lost.
So now, if I find a Matina lost, are you gonna give me shit?
No, you could buy any book you want. You know what I mean? That's it. But I looked at that book, and if we have anybody on right now, Nemesis Prime, I definitely stole your picture. Because I think you've got that at a 9.6.
Yeah, you jacked that.
I totally jacked that, but that's okay.
You were like taking screenshots.
Yeah, I took everything I possibly could. So I've got 10 books that I want to show. You
are you going through all 10 first? Or
no. I'll go. We go back and forth 10? A little bit. Yeah, go back and forth a little bit.
10 and 9.
Yeah, 10, 9. It would go over it, and so you were up in Maine, right?
I was up in Maine for a family issue.
Yep.
And to lighten the mood, like I like to look for comics.
Right.
Let's
take a look right there. Okay. All right.
So I did do a lot of comic shopping to lighten the mood.
Now, when I'm in Maine, I go to Portland, Maine, and I go to Casablanca Comics. You hit up that place, right?
I went to 2 Casablanca.
They have comics. 2 of them up there. Okay. Yeah. All right. Nice.
I'm about the Oxford Casino, so I'm right up in there.
Okay. Right.
So you go down 26 till where it hits the main turnpike.
Yep.
Wyndham was 10 minutes that way.
Gotcha.
Portland is 25 minutes that way.
Gotcha. Okay. So all right. So I picked up. I've had these books for a while, and I've been picking up for the whole year. So let's see what you picked up. What'd you pick up?
You start with me?
Yeah. Why don't you? What do you got? I mean, we said we do top 10 pickup. What are you doing, dude? I thought we said 10 books.
No. You're doing the top
10.
10.
This is your.
I'm doing this.
This is your haul.
Everything here.
You bought this in Maine, dude?
No, everything here I've bought since Maine.
Oh, you've bought since Maine?
But like a lot of it I picked up today.
Oh, I think I saw something pretty cool right there.
Yeah.
All right.
And this is yours. I threw this in.
Oh, you did? Okay, what do I get right there?
Everett's known for when I go to pick me up this.
Yeah, well, I don't necessarily buy the new books, but when there's something hot and these guys are talking about it.
The Phoenix Resurrection.
Yep.
Scotty Young variant. Everett wanted one.
Right.
Pick me up this if you go to Newberry today.
Yeah. Am I paying tax on it?
Oh, you ever hear of compound interest?
Compound interest. Oh, this is awesome. So, last week the real hot book was the Phoenix Resurrection. There were tons of stuff. There were tons of stuff out there, and this was one of them. And this Scotty Young book, I've always been a fan of Scotty Young, especially the Phoenix. So I had him grab me it. I try to buy the new variants, stuff like that, but I don't really have the time because Tuesdays and I work the second job and stuff like this. But, when Bernie 1869 hits up Newberry Comics where he's a VIP, he was able to pick this up for me. So we got Mr. Wonkers online. Yeah, his image box. Comic Book King. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. Yeah. Mr. Wonkers, you got any snow over there in your part of the country?
Wonkers, Ohio?
Ohio, I think. Yeah. All right. So this was a pretty cool book.
Hopefully he's not by Erie, Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
65
inches of snow. Yeah, so that's my Phoenix Resurrection. Thank you very much, dude. I appreciate it.
No problem.
So now this is your haul.
Yeah,
right?
Well, like I said, I was up to Maine on family issues.
Yep.
And I got this listed chronologically.
Right, okay.
So on the way up, I always stop in New Hampshire for the cigarettes are cheap there.
Of course, always looking for the deal.
But this is the same spot we had a party last 4th of July.
Yeah.
The same spot that I grabbed the fireworks from.
Very cool.
Where I go right to go to the fireworks. If I go left, there's a comic book store.
Oh, really?
It was actually very cool. I wish
Yeah.
I had more time to look.
Okay.
His back issues were kind of like he had a lot of short boxes. That
Okay.
I didn't have time to look through all the.
Nice. All
But
right.
I found a lot of stuff that I missed. And these
Yep.
are going to be all moderns.
Yeah, I saw it.
These are going to be all moderns. I didn't look through the back
All
issues.
right.
But Spirits of Vengeance, the Matina variant.
Okay, I've never seen that one.
I didn't see this around here.
Yeah.
I didn't get to pick it up around here.
Wow,
so.
that is sick right there. So that's the
So
Matina
it's
variant.
Ghost Rider.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's the Matina variant, the Ghost Rider. Very cool. Zoe, can you get a little closer on that? All right, good. All right.
Yeah. And I got this.
It's okay. It's okay.
Joe Jusko did all these corner box variants, so I got the Deadpool one.
Let me see that one. Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Uh,
Yeah, we'll put them down like that.
okay.
Oh, now I saw this now. What's this all
Now
about?
this is, well,
is-
you know when they had the Venomized
Yeah.
variants? Well, now it's the same thing with the Matina. They're the
Okay.
Phoenix variants.
Gotcha.
I'm
Okay.
not buying all of them, but I did like this Thanos one.
Yeah, I really like that Thanos.
You know, it's by Raza, the Thanos 14, and Donny
Yeah.
Cates, Redneck.
Right. Redneck, there you go.
He's writing Doctor Strange and Thanos now.
Really?
And Thanos is blowing up.
Really? Okay. Well, you're very popular right now.
So I got the Phoenix. I didn't find this around here.
Okay. What else we got
This
there?
is the first Doctor Strange that Donny Cates
Yeah.
wrote.
Very cool.
Then I found a couple of the Venomized villains that I didn't find around here. I mean, they're older issues.
Yep.
The Black Panther, is that Claw? Venomized?
Yeah,
that's
it looks like Claw.
Venomized.
Yeah.
And then Thanos is with Death Venomized.
Really? Oh, here
Found
we
a
go.
couple of lenticulars.
Yes,
that
I don't have that one. I don't-
Jessica Jones. I couldn't find that around
Yeah.
here either.
All right.
This
I don't
place,
know
had,
if-
this place had like every.
Really?
I mean, and then people are paying like $10 online for books.
Yeah.
And I'm finding the
Right.
covers.
The lenticular covers, I don't know if you guys were collecting those. I tried to get as many as I could. I'm probably missing a half a dozen or so. I think they're pretty cool. I didn't realize that on the inside of the lenticular cover is the actual
The
cover,
regular cover, yeah.
right? Which is very cool. So
Yeah.
now what do we have here? Now, when Pat
that-
buys multiple copies,
No.
there's always a
No,
reason.
they look the same because they're Archer.
Oh, okay. All right. So no, you're
No,
always
but I had Archer in 12, Supergirl 12.
Yeah, okay.
And I had Artgirl 16. But
Yeah.
then I found 13, 14, and 15.
Okay.
Just to fill them out.
Yeah, that was his probably just in time.
And his 18 cover is all over Instagram today.
Oh,
Did you
really?
see that?
Oh, no, I didn't see that.
It's all over Instagram. His
Okay.
Instagram cover.
Yeah, so big shout out to Nemesis Prime. He's got to run out before he
All
gets some. He's got to run again. We
So
got
that-
Angel online, Captain
so that was,
America. What's up, bud?
That was my stop at Chris's Comics and Cards in
New Hampshire.
Seabrook, New Hampshire.
Seabrook, New Hampshire. All
And
right.
I think that book mentioned that they have one in Salem, New Hampshire. also.
Okay. He's not on yet. He's not ready to win anything yet.
But, you know, if other people are in the north, you know.
yeah, all
let's go.
right.
So you do 10 and 9.
Yeah, all right. So what I'm going to do now is 33. No, Captain America. It's just two men in a basement right now. Roger's out doing God's work. So I'm going to do. So this is my number 10 top 10 pickup Raw, and this book I've talked about it before. I've shown the poster that I had. This book is Marvel 2-in-1 annual, starring the Thing. It's the first appearance of the Champion, who's an Elder of the Universe. And this book was done by Ron Wilson. This book, when I was growing up, I read constantly. I read it all the time because it had a lot of X-Men in it. It had Wolverine in it. It had Thor in it. And it was a very, very cool book. So it had lots of characters in it. And when I was younger, I couldn't buy all the books. You know what I mean? I couldn't buy Avenger, Spider-Man, Namor. So when I saw books like this, Zoe, that's a great zoom. Thank you very much. Okay.
Just reread it.
Yeah, I would just reread it over and over again, you know? So the Champion is an Elder of the Universe. He's jacked. He's got big, long hair. And he would pick people to fight. And, like, for example, he wanted to fight Wolverine. And Wolverine's got boxing gloves on. And he's about to start the match. And he goes, all right, let's go. Pop. And he pops his claws. And the Elders go, no, that is not how we fight. He sends him away, right? Hulk comes out. And Hulk goes, oh, I will fight you anyway. And he's like, you are too much of a beast. He sends him away. Thor is like, I will not fight you without the hammer. The Champion goes, forget that. You know, but the Thing, you know, old Blue Eyes, Ben Grimm, he's like, all right, let's go. So he goes toe-to-toe, and they go for maybe, you know, 10 rounds, and there's a quote where the Thing is just beat up, and the champion's like, stay down, and he just says, the Thing just looks at him and goes, I'm too stupid to quit. And that's verbatim from this book, and I kind of use that in a lot of things in my life.
No, we all.
No, we all. So, you know what I mean? That was something I had that I've always stuck with, and this book is $1 book. Please, if you find it, pick it up, read it. I met Ron Wilson. He's a real nice guy, real humble. He signed it. I'm not going to get it sent to CGC or anything like that. It's just one of my favorite books.
Well, that's cool. It's number 10 on your,
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And I did pick this up when I met Ron Wilson for $15. And it was a poster. I had him autograph it to the family. I'm going to get it in a frame. And I'll be pretty happy with it. So it's just one of my personal favorites. And so that's my number 10. Now I'm going to do my number 9. Now, number 9 is a very funny book, all right? D, baby. So if you guys don't know, if you haven't been following us, Pat and I are huge Legion of Doom fans from the Super Friends, right?
From the
Super Friends. Now, that was one of the first cartoons I ever watched as a kid and really, really fell in love with as far as, characters. And, we're talking, the Legion of Doom, I think, came in like the second or third season. It came after...
they came out with a different season.
Yeah, like Zan and Jane, Challenge of the Super Friends, but the Legion of Doom was always very cool. And there's some heady hitters. There's Luthor, there's Sinestro, Black Manta, Scarecrow, Riddler, Toyman, Grodd, right? Yeah. So little by little over the past, year and a half, Pat's been picking up a few, I've been picking up a few. But I don't really have sometimes the eye for it. So we were at Northeast Collectibles and Yancey Street Gang. And so we're looking through some books, and Pat's like, hey, look at this. Wonder Woman number 143. Is it
163?
163. I'm bad. My eyes aren't that good. Yeah. So I was like, I know that.
Cheaters on.
I don't have my cheaters on. I said, I know that book for some reason. And he goes, that's the first appearance of Giganta, right?
Giganta. She does not appear. It's like the Wonder Twins. They're not in the comics.
Right.
Giganta is not in the comics much.
Yeah, no, she's not at all. And
that's the first Silver Age, some kind of gorilla turns into.
She's actually a gorilla. That's a funny thing you said that. So, I do like to look over my books and see what the story is and see if there's any hidden stories. This book is actually funny because hidden in this story, not in the story, but there's 2 little panels of Riddler telling jokes.
Oh, really?
It's a joke about Batman and it's a joke about Superman, you know what I mean? And it's the Silver Age Riddler in the costume, and it's very funny, but very prominent of DC at the time. So when I was looking at this book, they show this giant gorilla, a huge gorilla, 6 feet tall, and then something happens throughout the story, and the evil doctor turns her into an Amazon, into Giganta. Now, she's a tall blonde, she's a tall woman, well-figured and well-bodied, and next thing you know, she's fighting Wonder Woman. So, kind of a corny story, but definitely the first appearance.
Definitely first Silver Age.
Definitely first Silver Age.
Challenge of the Super Friends.
Yeah.
Which 2? I should save this for the giveaway.
You have a giveaway for tonight?
I do have.
All right, we got Mel jumping online.
All right, remember the Super Friends.
All right, remember the Super Friends. So that's it. So that's my book. 10 and 9, my best raw pickups of the year.
All right, so I'm staying chronological.
Okay.
So that was Thursday I stopped at Chris's in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Friday night I drive down to Lewiston, Maine. Zimmy's Comics. Big name down there.
Yeah.
Terrible.
How did you find it? You Googled it?
Terrible store.
Okay.
I haven't been there, but it seems their history is they were there, they moved, and then they moved back.
Just all over the place.
Terrible store. It was all modern books. Nothing.
Really? Nothing?
I only picked up 2 books there.
Really?
Because actually Newberry has been fucking up my pull list for
Redneck.
God.
Oh, jeez. How dare they? How dare they?
I had to talk to Chris today.
How dare they?
And so the only 2 books I picked up from them were Redneck 8 and 7.
Okay.
Now,
how's that story?
I haven't read it since 5 because I haven't been getting it. But I love Donnie Cates.
All right, there you go. You're all caught up.
So that was that. And then Saturday I went down, like I said, down 26.
Yep.
I was debating whether to go to Portland, but I figured I could do that on the way home.
Okay.
So I took a right and went to Wyndham.
Yep.
To the Casablanca in Wyndham.
Gotcha.
And I've been meaning to call them because they say they have an eBay store, but I can't find it.
I don't know.
No, she told me.
She did? Okay, was she one of the owners now? You don't know? I don't know. Like I've only been there on Sundays.
Well, when I went to Portland on Monday, I had to open the door. Yeah, it was a long story, but
Okay,
you
right.
know,
For another show.
But she did tell me, but I can't find it
Okay.
on eBay. And she tells me they sell most of their graded comics on there.
Oh, interesting.
And they had decent prices.
Yep.
But this was the one in Wyndham. Now, they were having I didn't know they were going to have this. They were having a half off back issue sale.
Gotcha, right.
And 25% off
The
display.
wall book. Now, that's interesting because when I went for Thanksgiving, they were having like 25% off back issues, and they had all
she
different
said
pricing.
She did a Good Friday.
Right,
thing.
she did Good Friday. I was there for Thanksgiving weekend.
She also does one in March for her for the store's anniversary.
Really? Oh, it might be a good road trip.
So next year is going to be 31% off.
Gotcha. Okay, all right. Very cool.
But you can't beat half off.
Can't beat half off. Half off. If it's half
well,
off.
you could beat it.
It's
but.
yeah, right. That's called theft. It's theft.
Yeah.
You know? So what do we got here?
DJ White Knight.
DJ White Knight. Okay.
Batman White Knight. This wasn't half off. It was one of the newer ones. So
okay.
that was just cover.
All right. Let me see that book. Yeah, this was very prominent, right? This is a very popular book right now.
Yep. And I picked up my Michael Turner has been feeling neglected.
Okay.
So I picked up a lot of Michael Turner.
Yeah.
Aspen one, which is part of Connecting with. And I didn't have this one to connect.
Okay.
First print of the extended edition.
Wow, I didn't know he did all these books.
Oh, he does. And Soulfire is actually my favorite.
Really?
Of his independent books.
Yep.
Because I should be showing the camera.
Yep.
I don't know. How far does that zoom in? That cover I don't like that much.
Okay.
But then this one, look, you
at that,
don't even see that in there with the
Yeah. He was amazing.
So I just picked up for my Michael Turner.
Slippery Mick just joined in. Slippery Mick, he runs Foss Farms.
Yeah, Foss Farms.
Yeah.
Then I picked up a lot of fillers for my Batman. I am only missing now.
Now, what is your goal on these Batman?
200 to the end.
200 to the end. So what's the end? What number? 700?
711, I think.
711. Okay.
I mean, it's right around.
So your goal is you're looking at 700, 200 through 7. So you're looking
at. And then I'll start working.
Yeah, I know that. But right now you're looking at. You got goals. I'll give you that, Spider. You got goals. So you're looking at 500.
Right now, I am 4 away from 400.
Okay. All right.
I started collecting Batman when Hush came out.
Gotcha. Okay.
607 or something. So I've been working the back issues.
All right.
And these are all just fillers that I found.
Yep.
458, right after my favorite 457.
Yep.
410.
Very cool.
409, nice yellow cover.
Yeah, nice yellow cover. These are nice books. Very nice.
367, Poison Ivy fighting in the...
Ex-Illusionary just jumped out.
358, right after Killer Croc's first... I think 357 was Killer Croc's.
Yeah.
So hopefully that's Killer Croc's second appearance.
Yeah. I want to give a huge shout out to Ex-Illusionary right now. Ex-Illusionary, what's up, my friend? Good to see you.
He's so happy he won 2 raffles.
I run minis. I won the minis. I'm just so happy I won the minis, right?
You got 4%
so listen, Ex-Illusionary, before this summer, one of your books from your raffles will be in this grotto. By hook, crook, or my bank account going zero, I swear, by God and Sonny Jesus.
You know what my choice is.
Yeah, I'm going to hit that raffle. I'm going to hit one of your raffles, and I'm going to put one of your books in a special frame, and it says won by Ex-Illusionary Raffles right here, right now. I'm sorry about that.
No problem. 353 Joker cover.
Joker cover, awesome.
Yeah, but all those were like half, like $2, $3, $4 each.
This is a great Joker cover. Very nice.
Oh, you're gonna notice a theme to this, and I blame you for.
No, I don't. We blame each other for a lot of different things. Right?
Yeah, well, Sony and who bought who? Disney bought
Sony, right?
Disney bought Sony.
Disney bought Sony, so that brings
pick up all the Fantastic Four and X-Men.
Yeah, of course, you got to.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I did post this on Instagram.
You did. I did see this. This is a sharp looking book, dude. Yeah. This is X-Men 24, Plague of Lotus, classic X-Men book, classic red cover, and this book is sharp, guys. This book is very nice, Pat. Wow. That is a really nice looking book. What's that?
You want to guess the price?
I guess the price of this book, 50% off?
50% off.
50% off. I would say you pay $24.
$17.50.
Oh, all right. Okay.
But no, this one's really, I have no business collecting the title that's going to come out.
No business.
I collect Batman. I'm trying to finish my Batman run.
Yeah.
Batman, Amazing Spider-Man, and Uncanny are my 3
Right.
big boxes.
Correct. Okay.
A couple boxes.
Yep.
But now, Disney bought Sony.
Disney bought
So
Sony,
you
that's
gotta
it.
do this, and then this is actually a speculation pick from TiVo 14.
Yeah.
I guess there's a movie coming out.
Okay.
You know the significance?
Oh, wow. All right. So this is King Size Special Fantastic Four number 5.
Annual 5. They call it.
Annual 5. It's got a lot of people on the cover. The
That's,
Inhumans.
First Psycho Man.
Yeah, first Psycho Man.
I guess First Psycho Man's got a movie coming out.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know anything about that.
And it's also the first solo
Silver Surfer. Wow, that's nice. So here you've got Black Panther. You've got the Inhumans.
Well, it's an annual, so they have.
So yeah, they got everybody in a very cool book.
But
All
first.
right, so
Psycho
that's a
Man,
speculative. Now we're speculating. Is that what collecting's come down to? Speculating until the crash of
it's already
Image
back.
books.
Yeah, but it was.
No, it's a nice
12
looking book.
bucks.
Nice book. Nice
Oh,
book.
man.
No, I don't know anything about this book at all.
You don't know. It's
I don't know.
Too
It's too modern for me. I'm not a modern guy.
You wipe your butt with mine.
I know,
right?
I'm modern. People
We're-
make a raid of modern
we're-
books. Modern books.
Meanwhile,
All right, so what's it?
431 Cosmic Carnage.
Silver Surfer. Okay.
I had doubles of 430. I only had one 431.
Okay.
So I found a double of 431. So now I can sell the set on eBay.
All right. How much you left it for?
Well, I got it for 15.
To a friend.
What?
You see how I bought a book from Roger yesterday?
Did you? Was that a joke or?
No, I really did buy it. I'm a fan of that cover. It's a
You know, you can get
129
it cheaper
cover.
on eBay?
No, it's all right. It's
Yeah,
for
I'm just
friends.
letting you know.
All right, so what do we have
Not
here?
cheaper on
This is a
eBay.
classic cover right here. This is a classic right here.
Yeah.
me
Because
see
Thanos
this.
is big now.
Yep,
And I
Thanos.
guess in the trailer, he...
Spider-Man 17, Thanos and Spider-Man. This is a very iconic cover for the time, right?
And I think now it's gaining heat because in the trailer, Thanos punches Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, right, exactly. What's
So
he
now
gonna do?
he's got Spider-Man in his fist.
Yeah,
and his
right.
gauntlet.
All right, there you go.
You won't know anything about this one.
Oh, I won't know anything.
Nemesis Prime will.
Nemesis Prime. This is a dig at me for, all the new books, All right, what do we have here?
Revival 1.
Okay, I don't know that book
I
at
have
all.
the Phantom variant. The cover is by Jenny Frazone.
Okay,
It's a really good story.
okay.
I read it up to about issue 10 or 11,
Yeah,
but
okay.
it goes way on past that.
Gotcha.
But I finally found, and this was I think it goes for a lot more, but I got it for $2.50. So,
Oh, nice. $2.50?
Yeah.
Can't beat it.
It was $5 and
Can't beat
half
it.
off.
Half off. We're still on the half offs.
Then I always pick up a Deadpool volume 1.
Why not, right?
If I find a Deadpool volume 1 under 5,
All right.
I pick it up.
Nice. So let me go with, you're going to switch gears a little bit as far as, okay.
yeah, I think
So let me go with, I've done, so now I'm going to go back. We're going to switch gears over to me. I did my 8 and 9. So I'm going to do 7, 8 and 7 right now for my books. Now, I think I'm cheating when I say that I don't think I bought this book this year. This is probably 2016, this pick. No, this is 2017. Or maybe 2015. I don't know.
No, it definitely wasn't 20.
Okay, 2015. So I don't care. But the book following that will be. So this is my book. I had a bunch of books at Roger's house that I was going to send out to get graded, and this is one of them.
You didn't send them out?
Not yet. Well, no, we sent out some other books. So this is my Star Wars Darth Maul sketch variant, Aspen Comics variant edition #1, done by Michael Turner, the Burner himself. Darth Maul sketch variant. Camera girl, can I get a zoom in on this, please?
Yes.
Can I get a little zoom in on there? Thank you. You can look at the lines and everything, the line work. It's a great looking book. I'm going to send it off to CGC. Hopefully, it's a beautiful book. Hopefully it'll come back. High grade, 9.8 or bust, right, is what we're shooting for.
9.8.
So, no, 9.8 is what we want.
Has it been touched?
So,
Did you open it?
no, it has been touched by human hands, but not opened and read. So, okay, so that's that book right there. And so that was my number 8. All right. So now I'm going to go with number 7. This book I definitely know I bought in 2016 because I was supposed to buy one and give one to a buddy of mine because we're huge Highlander fans. And Highlander to me is a movie of the 80s. Highlander 2 and 3 does not exist. So that's definitely not canon. The Highlander TV show, yes it does. But Highlander #1, There can be only one. This is my IDW variants. I think this is a Midtown or
You got it from Midtown.
Midtown.
It's not a Midtown.
Okay, this is it.
You got it from Midtown.
This comic book is this cover is so dope. It's out of this world. It's the Connor McLeod sword with it's all black. The foil. It's reflective. I can't wait to put this in a slab. It's got to come back in 9/8. This thing has been kept in cardboard for the 2 years that I've owned it. So this is one of my favorite books, one of my favorite covers of all time. I've watched Highlander a dozen times over, not even more than a dozen. I could recite the whole thing. The soundtrack by Queen, just one of my top 10 favorite movies of all time. So this is something you don't see quite often, and I can't wait to get this back from CGC. Great work, camera girl. All right. So that is my 7. All right.
What did we say keep track of for the giveaway?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
Oh, yes, I do. We were going to talk about the Legion of Doom. Right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right.
So we're on to me now.
Yeah, on to you. What do we got going on
All right,
now?
so we're still
Twins Comics does show time.
We're still at Casablanca.
We're still at Casablanca. In Wyndham. We're not even at the second store yet.
Dark Knight Metal 1.
Yep.
I picked up all 4 variants.
Okay.
When Metal 2 came out, I only picked up the regular foil and the Jim Lee.
Okay.
Well, that's the first cameo of Batman Who Laughs.
Right, okay.
So I found an Andy Kubert.
Yep.
The Andy Kubert variant, which I didn't have. So that's
interesting. I had it.
It's the first cameo. You had the Andy Kubert
I
one?
do have that. It's a big shot. Huh? It's a big shot. Hey, if I known you needed it, I would have picked you up one.
All right. Well, yeah.
Oh, look at that one.
Donny Cates. Doctor Strange. Donny Cates, Doctor Strange. He makes Loki the Sorcerer Supreme.
Get out of here.
From what
I can't wait to read
it.
I can't wait to read that.
But
that's
382,
fantastic.
And this one's, picked up a couple
Loki
more.
becomes the Sorcerer Supreme.
Couple
you
more
like Loki as a villain,
that
guys?
I missed.
So what you
I
guys
like about these? Well, I don't have this
I've never seen that one, too.
Well, you know the regular cover, though, right?
I've never even seen that one. I've never seen any of those lenticulars.
Well, this is Spider-Man Deadpool.
All right.
But it's from, these lenticulars that Marvel did.
Yeah. Let's see.
Spider-Man 34, I think.
Right. The Hunt of Kraven.
But this one I definitely have.
Okay.
It's Ben Reilly, Scarlet Spider. And I like the lenticulars when I have the original cover.
Right.
And this one is the lenticular of Amazing Spider-Man 51.
Right. Okay.
Second appearance.
Second appearance.
And that one I do have.
Factually correct. That's correct.
So, it's not like when they did the Captain Marvel with the Hulk one, which I never owned. So I can never,
exactly.
I can never put up.
The book with the lenticular, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Those are great books. I've never seen those lenticulars. See? There's a ton I miss out on.
Oh, so now we get to...
Where are we now?
Casablanca and Portland.
Portland, okay.
On the way home from Maine.
Portland's a cool town, right? Portland, Maine, that's what we're talking about.
Very hipster town.
Very hipster town, right?
Very hipster.
Very hipster. Tons of little breweries, a few vinyl shops. I don't know if you noticed that.
There was a vinyl shop right
in that building. Unbelievable.
Bull Moose.
Right? Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's where I got the heavy metal. That's where I got the heavy metal soundtrack. Double bonus. Double bonus.
You can only collect so much.
Yeah, that's true. Very, very factual. Very true.
So,
all right.
I got a Scotty Young Marvel Legacy.
Okay. Very cool.
Cover price. I always pick up.
Very cool book.
How many viewers we got?
Only 3.
Only 3?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Who's up?
We got Twins. I don't know who else. Give me a shout out if you guys are online right now. I know we got Twins Comics. We got Ex-Illusionary still online. And who else is online?
Wait, what? No, I only have 3 people.
Yeah, we only have 3. Okay.
Yeah. So
wow.
Thanos 13. First appearance of Cosmic Rider.
Right.
Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Cosmic Ghost Rider, right?
Donny Cates' first issue on it.
Really?
So I found 4 for cover price.
Really?
I was going to give one away.
Right. All right.
Yeah, so that's that.
All right.
That was good. I found 2 variants.
Okay, of course. I'm not familiar with these variants.
This one is
Despicable Deadpool.
When it first came out.
Gotcha.
Relaunched on the Marvel Legacy.
Yep.
The Clayton Crane 1 in 25 variant.
Yeah. Oh, Clayton Crane, huh?
Yeah. Despicable Deadpool.
Yeah.
You know what that is?
That's Delato. No,
Negative.
that's a Matina.
That is a Matina.
That's a Matina. That's a
I
Matina.
found an Edge of Venomverse.
Yeah.
Another Edge of Venomverse
All
one.
right. Gotcha. Unbelievable.
Way less than.
Yeah.
So
Jeez.
1 in 50.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Is that showing up?
Yeah, it's coming up. Yeah, good.
I don't get no zoom.
Yeah, all right.
All right. Then these were the back issue finds half price.
Yep.
Amazing Spider-Mans. The J. Scott Campbell covers.
Wow.
You know, I guess these don't get popular unless he's drawing girls.
I don't know. Nobody cares about Campbell unless he's got full-figured women on the cover.
But he did like 30 through 35, I think. Now I'm only missing 34.
Very cool.
So 32, 31.
Yep.
I mean, if it was Black Cat.
Yeah, if it was Black Cat or exactly. That's
Jane.
funny. Mary Jane, Black Cat, Gwen Stacy, That's funny.
They did have 361 there also.
Really?
But on the wall, it would
Yep.
only been. But I needed so I got 360, 362,
Yeah.
363.
Okay.
I left it 361.
Right. Any relevance to Carnage and those at all?
Well,
or-
this is the first cameo.
Yep.
second
Okay.
appearance.
Yes, exactly.
But a lot of people sell them all four
Oh,
together.
throw all four together. Okay.
And which now I can sell.
Right. All four. Right. Nice.
They're
Nice. That's cool. All right. So
now we're gonna get to the first appearance.
segment. All right. So let me
No.
jump on.
The
Okay.
First appearance argument.
Oh, first appearance argument. I'm down for this.
All right.
All right.
Amazing Spider-Man 365.
Correct.
It's got the nice holographic
Holographic
cover.
cover. Very popular book. Yeah. Very not a popular book, but very
It's-
trendy book. It was
it's out
overbought.
there.
It was
First,
overbought.
every Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I'm amazed that they sell for what they do.
Yeah.
This is considered the first appearance of
Let's take a look.
Spider-Man 2099.
Is it really?
You know why?
No, I'm ready to hear it.
It's getting over
Okay.
Because they have a preview in the back.
Get out of here.
It's not part of the story.
Right.
He's not part of the story.
It's like a 4-page.
It's a 5-page preview.
Preview.
in the back.
Well, I would kind of almost agree with that
But why?
because it's
It's not in the continuing. I mean, it's a preview.
yeah, but it's still written in there. It's still
It's
part of
a-
it. You know what I mean?
Well,
it's
it
a
was-
story.
All they're taking is the preview from an issue, like say Spider-Man 2099
Yeah.
1.
Okay. Right.
And all they're doing is put it in the back of this.
Right. Right. Interesting.
So now,
interesting.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
it's
have
a tough
mixed
call.
feelings on that.
All right. Well,
Because, he doesn't show up in the story. Then you read, it's actually a story from
yeah.
another book.
Interesting.
But
Interesting.
that's considered his first book.
Hey, I do want to give a shout out. We got Big Kid Collector on there. Big Kid Collector and I just started following IG. He's got some great books. Big Kid Collector, thank you very much for jumping on. This is Bernie 1869. He's the executive producer. You can follow him via me on our show. So thank you for joining us at 3 Men in a Basement. Actually, 2 Men in a Basement. The third man, Mr. Roger Levesque, is out doing God's work right now. So I'll go with my number 6.
6.
I'm going to go with number 6. Now, this is actually very funny because this is going to go along with what you say about
Whoa, what did I
first
just say?
appearance.
Oh.
First appearance. So this book...
Segue.
Oh, look at that. That's why you're an executive producer, buddy. That's why you get paid the big bucks. So this is Strange Tales 180. This is Strange Tales featuring Warlock. And this, in the Marvel universe, is the first appearance of Gamora.
Isn't that
Right?
Deadpool?
No, that's only there for the first appearance of Gamora. So she, in this book, is only in
5 panels.
5 panels.
Or pages.
Five
I don't know.
panels. Five panels.
5 panels.
5 panels.
Now, isn't that
Yeah.
the same that Gambit is in
Yes,
annual?
exactly. And then it's also that Wolverine is only in 1 in 180, and that's not.
Well, that's a
considered-
cameo then.
That's a
One
cameo, one panel. Okay,
But-
so
I don't know why this is considered first appearance.
yeah,
And Gambit in the annual,
right.
the same amount of panels.
You know what? I think we need to go bum rush CGC
Yeah.
and be like, look, we need to know your
definitive
guidelines.
guideline,
We
yeah.
need to know. We need a flow chart.
Dark Side.
It's unbelievable.
He shows up on a
TV
on a
screen.
TV screen
On a
inside
TV
of a
screen,
panel.
on a panel. My God. So it's crazy. So, but this is a great book. My boy Play Comics, PJ, part of my Illuminati Comic Talk brothers on IG, gave this to me for a great price, and I'm happy to have it. I think a press, and it would come back maybe a high 9, but it's really sharp. Covers look good, and I'm happy to have it in my collection. Actually, I do have another copy, a reader copy.
Reader
I do have a reader copy of this. So, we often joke about.
You like double
I
copies.
don't like double copies because, I get the graded copy and I get the reader copy. So that's my Gamora, first appearance of Gamora, booking
Number
out in a while.
6.
Number 6. So we're going to go to number 5. And this is
Is it issue 5?
It's actually an issue 5, very linear. So if you guys don't know, part of my thing is I'm very linear when I buy my books. I have an FF number 2, graded as a number 2. I talked about that last time. So my number 5 is issue number 5 of Batman in the Shadow.
Oh, you went through.
Done
You went
by.
through a lot of stuff to get this book.
I did go through a lot. This is Batman in the Shadow number 5, autographed by Matina himself. And this was autographed at New York City Comic Con. I was not there. Nemesis Prime did it. Huge shout out for him for doing the legwork on it. And it was really expensive to get this book CGC'd. Everybody wanted their cut, and it just wasn't happening. So he actually autographs his books as Live Rock Matina, right?
Live Rock Matt. That's
Live
his name.
Rock Matt,
Actually, people
yeah.
call him Matt, I think.
Really, Matt? They do? Okay.
think so.
Well, he's a Guido. He's
I
a
don't
wop. He
know.
went off the boat,
Maybe Nemesis Prime.
Nemesis Prime could probably
He's probably
get
in
it.
the know.
He's probably in the know. All right. So Live Rock Matt. It's a very cool signature, very iconic signature. His stuff is catching fire right now.
Zoe, you're way off.
What? Oh, wait.
You're way off
Yeah.
the book.
Okay. So we got our camera woman. She's just a little bit uncentered right now, but that's okay.
Oh, no,
So
no,
there we
no,
go. Good. You're good. You're good.
No, no.
All
You
right.
might-
So
it was your dad.
it's a very cool cover. The Shadow. A version of the Shadow was one of my father's favorite characters growing up. My father passed away a few years ago, but he always would say, "Who knows what lurks in the hearts of men? The Shadow knows." So I thought this book was very cool. I'm happy to have it in my collection, my personal collection. So that's my number 5.
Number 5.
Just rolling along here.
So we're going back to me.
Yeah, why don't you know? Okay, here we go. All right.
They're still in, where am I, Portland?
Chris Reggio just jumped on it from North Carolina. Hold on. I think it's snowing in North Carolina, Chris.
Get the hell
Right? I think the storm is going up the coast, and I saw some stuff. So Chris might be getting some snow. So, all right. So what do we got here?
First appearance of Damian Wayne.
Oh, jeez. Unbelievable. First appearance of Damian Wayne, half off. Love it. Love it.
15.
Okay.
Oh, speaking of LOD,
All right.
we can jump to that after.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
I'm a big Legion of Doom
Legion
fan.
of Doom from the
LOD.
Super Friends.
We talked about it earlier. I got Wonder Woman 7,
Yeah.
8, and 9,
Let's take a look.
which is the modern Cheetah.
Yeah.
It's not the
Silver Age.
Silver Age. It's
Okay.
Barbara Minerva.
Okay.
7 is like the... 7 is the first appearance of the... Before she turned Barbara Minerva.
Gotcha.
8 is like the origin.
Okay.
And 9 is like the first appearance of the modern Cheetah.
Really? Okay.
But they're
All
all
right, let me
George
see these
Perez
books.
covers.
All George Perez, very
I think
cool
so.
books. Oh, this is definitely George Perez art.
Yeah.
That's definitely George Perez art. So very cool books right here.
So I had to pick up that for my LOD box. That's
Yeah.
the name of my fantasy football team that
Yeah.
has never been on the trophy.
Never been on the trophy. Always a bridesmaid. Something always happens. All right.
All right, this is one you haven't seen.
All right. New X. Ooh.
X-Men 44.
Yep.
Red Raven.
Red Raven. Okay.
Is that her-
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, not a very, not a, yeah, this was a filler book. This X-Men 44, I'll give you a little history on this book. This book at the time, right at this time, Marvel, the X-Men were really dying off. The writers were really stuck with the stories, and they just weren't producing stuff like they should have. So this was definitely a filler
thought
book
that
in
was
between, you know.
In the 60s. though.
Well, then, no, but that's when they started the reprints. So
Yeah.
this was like the beginning of the ends. As far as the Marvel books, before they started reprinting all the X-Men books. So this Red Raven character really was just a throwaway character that they just kind of threw in there.
Wow.
But just a good book to have for your collection.
Oh,
It's
you
very
know,
cool.
Yeah, I needed it.
Yeah.
So. Oh, I had the first cover of the Abomination.
Yeah.
Now I picked up the first appearance of the Abomination.
Yeah. Nice. Nice.
But he's not on the cover.
Okay. So that's the first appearance of the Abomination?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
91 is
But
the
it's
first
not on the cover, right?
91 is
Yeah,
he's
right.
fighting the Hulk.
Yes. So you know how I feel about first appearances being not on the cover.
Exactly.
I don't like it at all. I get very mad over it.
You know what else
Yeah.
I liked about Casablanca Comics?
Hold on. We just got Deadpoolica online. Chris Reggio says those reprints can get tricky to pick up. Absolutely. We've got a
wasn't
few
me
other
playing.
people. No, but eventually they do. That's what we
yeah.
did say that. And I got Steve 77. Steve, we haven't talked about art yet, so when we get to art, you get a big laugh
You know
out
what
of
else
it. You
I
know?
liked about Casablanca?
Yeah.
They put their issues in Mylar.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. All
This
right.
one, now this is going back to the theme where I told you it's your fault.
It's my fault. I'll take my
You see,
fault for this.
I have no problem. You see the.
Yep.
Why am I collecting Fantastic
I don't know.
Four?
I don't know. But that's good.
You know
This is a
who
great
first
book.
appearance?
First appearance of Ronan the Accuser. Yeah. X-Men 60, or Fantastic Four 65. Iconic
Fantastic
cover.
Four.
Yep.
Yeah.
First appearance of Ronan the Accuser. Very good book. Great storyline. Actually makes, he actually is a great character in this story. So, in the movie he was kind of kind of hemming and hawing about his villain status. But him in this book is a great book. Great book to have. Should be owned by any
I didn't read
FF
this one.
collector.
I read the next
Wait till you
one.
read that book. You're going to enjoy
I
that
read the
book.
next one though,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of. Is it Thor 165?
Yeah.
FF67, FF66.
Right.
I posted this one on Instagram.
Yeah,
so
oh boy,
people
here we
saw
go.
this.
This guy's got more first appearances than,
No, this, yeah. But
Yeah.
this, he's not even in this book.
He's not,
It's
right. The Cocoon?
yeah.
It's the Cocoon, okay. So
So
we know
this
where we're
is-
going with this.
So,
Yep, all right.
but Fantastic Four.
Yep.
Again.
Again.
No
there you go.
business collecting.
No, it's speculative at its best.
No business
Speculative at its
collecting.
best. Adam Warlock.
I mean, I'm not
him-
getting 52 or 48.
Right. But all
I'm
these
picking
Adam
up
Warlock
all
books,
I'm picking up all the minor keys.
Yeah, absolutely. All right.
so that's it.
okay. So I'm going to go with my number 5 top favorite books of all time, or top 5 pickups that I picked up in a raw.
Number 5.
This is my number 5, and this is a great book.
LOD.
This is an LOD book, and I'm going to throw this one out there. This I picked up at a show. I got it for a good price. There's a big crease going through the center. This is Flash 127. This is a great Grodd story. All right. Like I said, I'm a great Gorilla Grodd fan, big Gorilla Grodd fan, and this was a great book. As you can see, there's a big color splash going through it. We got Rich Goulet online right now, believe it or not.
Goulet
Rich
is online.
Goulet is paying attention
Is
to
that
the
working?
3 Men in a Basement. No. So this is a great
All of
Grodd
a
cover.
sudden.
Very iconic. I think Grodd looks great in this. Just one of my favorite villains from the LOD. And one of my goals for this year, my 2017 or 2018 comic goals, was to get his first appearance. I don't know if you remember seeing that. I put that on my list. First appearance of Grodd, 106. Not a cheap book to get. And not a cheap book to get. If I can find that book.
Seems to think it's cheaper than Bizarro.
Well,
I
I don't think so.
I don't agree.
No, I would say
it depends on the grade,
Bizarro.
but I think
Right, I would
it's
say
same-
Bizarro is a little bit more expensive.
No, I don't think so. Maybe it depends on what grade we get to. I don't know.
I think even for
Superboys you
even.
can find.
Yeah, but it's Bizarro, though. I think even for even, the Bizarro is more expensive. I don't know. We'll just throw it out there. What book do you think is more expensive, being an even grade? The first appearance of Grodd or the first appearance of Bizarro? Okay, so that's my number.
Superboy 68
5.
versus Flash 106.
All right, that's my number 5. What now do you have now?
No,
You want me to go again? That was my 5, yeah.
Oh,
What else do you have?
so then on the way back from Casablanca in Portland.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know how many people know.
Yeah.
I'm a subscriber at Newberry Comics
Oh,
here in
Jesus.
Manchester.
Newberry Comics, VIP, gets a Christmas card from them. He's there so much.
They're, I haven't found a store. I found Newberry's. The one on the way up, I stopped at the one north of Worcester.
Yep.
That one sucks. After I left the Casablanca in Portland, I stopped at the Portland Mall
Yeah. Because there was a Newberry there.
because there's a Newberry there.
Interesting.
And they had something weird going on where they put all their books, but you could tell they put the ones in the bags and the boards.
Yeah.
That there were the variants right in the back
Gotcha.
of the pile. So I went through them
All right.
and I picked up
Darkhawk.
Dark Hawk number
Yeah.
51.
Okay.
It just came out,
Yeah.
but it's the 1 in 25 Dan Mora variant.
Really? Okay. Didn't know that.
So that's
All right. Yeah. Oh, now this book. Now,
Now this is another first appearance. I know you don't do modern.
well, this is a book I'd like to have. You got a extra
Well,
copy?
These are extra copies. Amazing Spider-Man
Thank you, Deadpool. I
792,
agree with you.
792 and 793.
Yeah.
The Ryan Stegman 1 in 25 variants.
Yeah.
The 792, which is considered, I guess they're considering it the first appearance of Maniac.
Okay.
This is selling for like 50 or 60 bucks.
This book is right here?
Yeah, but this one,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
it's got a tear.
Yeah, it's got
But
a
I
tear.
think I can get 20 for it.
Okay, all right. Why don't you?
And that'll more than double my money.
Okay, there you go. It's all about profit. It's all about making some money, okay? So what else we have?
And
Well,
then
let's talk about the Spider-Man, though. Let's talk about the Spider-Man.
They're both Spider-Man.
No, this one right here.
They're both the same
This
thing.
one,
That's Maniac. That's just Maniac taking over the
Yeah.
Venom.
No, yeah. Is this a newsstand edition?
This is the one that's better, though.
No, but this is cool to me.
That's just nice. They're both
That's
nice.
very cool.
But this is the one that's
for
worth
sale?
more.
Is this
Everything's
for
for
sale?
sale.
Everything's for sale, the guy says. Everything's he says he's sale. Everything's for sale, okay? There you go.
And then
Yeah, okay, now we have your Phoenix Resurrection.
Jenny Frazone.
Jenny Frazone,
1 in
right?
25. Not the Art Germ, 1 in 100.
Gotcha. But the Jenny Frazone right there.
Jenny Frazone.
Yeah. Now, we've seen up to 1 in 1,000s, right? And 1 in 2,000.
Oh,
That John Byrne
Burns,
one.
yeah.
I don't even know what that book is going for. Zap Comics in Jersey had it. I didn't even bother calling.
Somebody was, I forget where I saw it,
Yeah.
was selling it from Warren in Midtown.
That's unbelievable. What was Midtown selling it for?
$850 for the one.
$850 for a variant.
For the 1 in 1,000.
Yeah.
A remastered variant.
Yeah, oh my God.
It's just, they took a piece of art
Yeah.
from their old stuff and put it in here.
The $20 bit. Everyone has a
And
price.
they were selling for $1,700 for
Yeah.
the 1 in 2,000.
That's unbelievable. The black and white, but it's a great cover. Now, if Byrne actually did that cover, if Byrne came out, I'd like to know the history of that book, because if John Byrne came out,
No, because now, this week, they had a Ron Lim.
all right. Well, if
remastered.
John
They
Byrne
just-
came out and did it, I mean,
Ron Lim,
that's interesting.
I like Ron Lim. Don't get
Okay.
me wrong, but
Right.
I'm not paying $2,000 for a book of this.
I know. I agree with you.
So
I agree with you. All right, so now we're down to my number 4, which is a book that I got at, I think I got it at a local show. It's Hulk 144. This is a very, very iconic cover right here. This is Doom versus Hulk, the battling on top of the castle. This is a great story because Hulk actually bear hugs Doom into submission. He gives him this huge bear hug, and Doom actually submits. And then at the end, he said, "Doom would never submit to you, you big green buffoon." So then he leaves. This book is actually in great condition. I would say this is a very high grade book. Would I get it submitted to CGC? I probably wouldn't. But if I would, I think this book would come back high 9s. This is a real pretty book. This is a real book in great shape. I mean, that's a book.
High 9s?
I would say high 9s. You know? Oh, we got Everett Joseph Hillman. He just jumped on. Very cool.
This is a cool
I
cover.
can't talk about
Who
Smith.
did this cover?
A lot on a variant, yeah. I don't know who did this cover. Actually, that's a great question. That's a great question. Who did this cover?
Could be a trivia question.
That could be a very trivia question. So yeah, this book was a great story, great book, and I'm happy to have this in my collection. So, all right.
So it's fucking bright.
All right, so I'm going to go to number 3 right now.
That's
and
3?
This is 3. And this is keeping with my LOD, because it seemed like this year I spent a lot of time buying LOD books and working on it. It's not cheap. Let me tell you.
I'm cheating. I'm trying to see.
No, you're not cheating. You can't cheat. But it's funny how you want to get like books and you want to get like certain books and stuff like that. And now I'm thinking, all right, I want to get all the Legion of Doom members. Why? Because as a collector, we're crazy, right?
You go for sets.
We go for sets. Like I could say, okay,
Yes.
I have the whole Legion of Doom. Like I'll never
I have
first
every
Lex Luthor.
single Jim Lee action card variant.
Right, that's crazy. You know what I mean? It's crazy. As collectors, we're just
Not gonna be
bonkers.
worth shit. But
Right. So this book I got, now this
was
is
good.
not a high grade book, but this book to me
very
is,
bright.
it's got a lot of colors. It's a nice Mylar. This is Showcase Presents 55, Dr. Fate and Our Man, and this is the first appearance of the Silver
Silver
Age, Solomon Grundy. Grundy was a great character. I really fell in love with Grundy again in a very manly kind of way when Grundy came back in the Justice League, when he was wearing the suit and the Michael Turner cover, right, where Grundy came back as kind of like, you know, like very not like, he had his intelligence, he was smart, he was very articulate. So this is his first
You
appearance.
haven't watched Gotham with him in it.
I have not watched Gotham in it yet. I can't wait to do that. So this is my my first appearance of Grundy. Not a high grade. The spine is kind of beat up, but it's got some bright colors. Would I like to have it, you know, slabbed as a slab book? Sure. But then I'd have to get all my LOD covers slabbed. You know what I mean? The spine has seen better days.
Yeah.
But
It is.
I didn't pay
besides
more.
the spine, though.
Right. I didn't pay more than $50 for this book.
Yeah.
So
No, it's
I think that's very good. Other than the spine, I think it presents very well.
other than spine,
So that's my
gorgeous.
number 3.
Oh, I see.
All right.
Too.
So we're gonna go
All right,
over
so,
to you. Let me see who
All
just.
right, we're gonna do a grab bag.
All right.
We're
Yeah, we
gonna
got
do-
7 people online right now.
Kind of gonna be like an unboxing.
Yeah, I see the resemblance. Okay. We're going to do an unboxing right now. Okay, we are. Okay.
Somewhat
of an unboxing. Okay.
I go to Newberry. I always look through the.
Get them all
variants.
slabbed. Okay, Deadpool. All right.
So they have the 10-pack Marvel variant grab bag.
Okay.
So I can only see 2.
Right, so let's see what we got here.
Well, the one
we
I
got
bought
here,
it for.
and then we got here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the Spider-Woman Alpha, that's a J. Scott Campbell.
Oh, boy, here we go.
And then I have a couple of these, so I don't know, like, if I already have that one. And I think that's a double, but anyways, I bought it. So we're going to do a unboxing.
Zoom out.
Anything could be in here.
All right, anything could be in
Open
there.
that shit.
Anything could be in here. Anything.
It's going to be a variant.
Oops, in your... I don't know if I can open
Yeah,
this.
see?
We're having some technical difficulties here.
Just, all right, go to your number 2.
All right, so I'm going to go to my number 2. We're having technical difficulties. So this is my number 2. I got this book all the way from...
Raw Dog.
This is my number 2 Raw Dog. I called I'm in Connecticut.
Yes, this was a good story.
I called Zap Comics to get this
He's
book.
calling me before.
Yes, because I had to
Where
have
do I
this.
find this?
Yes,
How do I find this?
I had
Where
to have,
can I get it?
Oh my God! I had to get this book. I couldn't find it. All of our LLCs are too small
Nobody
to
would
carry
order
it. Nobody would order the number that they had to have
I don't
it.
think I was in with
So
Newberry. Yeah.
I had to call Zap Comics, and this is it. Star Wars Darth Vader #1. This is a cover swipe of X-Men 150. This book is absolutely one of my favorite covers of all time. Now, the X-Men cover of this is Doctor Doom holding Storm, and the X-Men are defeated. But here we have...
Did you have that book out?
I did not have that book out. I did not. I tried to win it in a raffle. I tried to win it in a raffle from Ex-Illusionary. I did not. So this book, to me, it's got some wear and tear. Like it's like, what do you call that when it's already etched out like that? Like that right there.
Vintage.
It's vintage. Very vintage
retro.
style. It's retro.
Retro.
It's
Vintage retro.
This book, when I get my CGC membership, is going to CGC. It is getting graded. And then I'm so pazzo, once this book comes graded, I'm going to buy the X-Men book graded at the same thing, just so I can have them side by side, hanging in Otto's grotto. Right. Like my
251.
Batman 251 and the cover swipe with Neil Adams, and there you go. So this book is one of my favorites. I got it out of New Jersey. They only had 2 copies. One was already spoken for, and I called it like first thing in the morning. I actually think they weren't even open yet, and I just called so many times they had to pick up the phone, and I bought it. And one of my favorite books, one of my favorite covers of all time. Actually, the Star Wars series, because of this guy, is the whole reason I started collecting comics again. So I blame him for all this. And so that's my number 2. All right.
Number 2.
So now we got the bag open.
We got the bag open.
All right. So let's see what's in it.
So now I only knew the first one.
Yep. All right.
Spider-Woman Alpha.
Spider-Woman Alpha. Okay.
J. Scott Campbell.
All right. All right.
Black Panthers 7 variant edition.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like
Don't
anybody
know
good.
too much I know about that.
50-cent book.
Yep.
Uncanny X-Men 600.
Yeah,
Anniversary issue.
issue. Okay. White Queen.
Emma Frost.
Yep.
John Tyler.
Tyler Christopher.
I assume it's John Tyler Christopher.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
I don't mind that. Good condition. Blank
variant. All
Blank
right.
variant.
Okay.
Those go for
But
what?
what's on the inside of it?
Dead No More. Oh, Gabrielle Del Otto.
Oh, Del Otto. Del Otto and Otto's Grotto.
Del Otto.
All right.
Oh, gotta flip them over.
Yeah. All right.
All right, so now I had a couple of the
Civil War
War II, number 4.
Okay.
The connecting. I don't know. Number 3, the same sketch connecting.
Okay, very cool.
Thing. I don't know which.
Old Man Logan.
That is Old Man Logan. I don't know who the artist is.
I don't know that.
Civil War II 6.
Yeah.
Oh! Deadpool. Speaking of Ron Lim.
Yeah. Look at that.
Deadpool Annual 1. Yeah. Ron Lim variant.
I'm a huge Mini-Mates fan.
Mini-Mates.
Mini-Mates. Everett Joseph. Remember all the Mini-Mates I had when you were a little baby? And you destroyed them all? So that's awesome. Cover swipe of Avengers
Deadpool
number 4. Deadpool 50. Yeah. You know. And
then we got, oh, jeez, this is ugly.
Dead No More, The Clone Conspiracy.
Clone Conspiracy.
Yeah, I don't know what's much
Look
about
at that
that.
crease.
Yeah, unbelievable. Well, you know. Can't go wrong with the Deadpool.
Can't go wrong. Less than $10 for $10.
$10, okay. Well, you like to sell. You're a seller.
I'm a seller. I'm a flipper.
You're a seller. You're a flipper.
All right. Oh, no. All right, before you get to your number one.
All right.
I love your number one.
Okay.
Because I can see it right
You can see it. He's looking at it right here.
And I love your number one.
Right.
If anybody didn't see Walking Dead this week,
Yeah,
Bill Sienkiewicz.
Is that it? Yeah.
Very underrated artist, in my opinion.
Yeah, Bill Sienkiewicz.
Him and Alex Ross do not get
Yes, no, they're unbelievable. Alex Ross, Bill Sienkiewicz, one of my favorites of all time. Mini-Mates. And get your money back. Yeah. Bill Sienkiewicz is a great book. I hope my LCS put these aside for me now that I collect Walking Dead. All right. Okay.
You saw this?
No, this is
Guardians of the Galaxy.
This is looking like another lenticular cover.
The Return of Warlock.
The Return of Warlock. It's been a very Warlockish kind of day. Yeah, I don't know. I'd love to get those Mini-Mates back, Deadpool looking, but I mean, they were 10, 11 years old. They're in pieces all over my house. Yeah, there's some, right, Zoe? There's somewhere in our Lego sets.
Okay.
Yeah, we have one, and I had okay. All right, so this is Batman 38, The Origin of Bruce Wayne, Tim Sale cover. Okay.
So that's cover A.
This is what you cover A.
Did you stop by?
No, I did not. I chickened out. I didn't want to go. Steve77, if you're online right now, I didn't want to go to Eye Opener because I thought I saw Art's car, and I didn't want to get it. So I think Pat got me this book.
I didn't get you that
book. No, you didn't get me this book. He got 3 copies in there. So anyway, Tim Sale, The Origin of Bruce Wayne. Now, this is a new villain. This is a new villain.
Tom King has been killing this series.
Yeah, okay.
He introduces a new villain.
Okay, all right.
You saw with the Batman proposal issue.
Yeah, right.
Skyrocketed.
This is a Tim Sale cover. I'd love to
get $15.
I'm a huge Tim Sale fan. That's a nice book.
It is a nice book.
Oh, Steve77 is online. Yeah, Steve, I wasn't going in there. I was like, I got to get home. I don't want to deal with Art. He's going to be like, when are you picking up your books? But he goes on Tuesday nights now. So, I'm a little upset about that.
I got the in.
Yeah, you got the in. All right.
So we still got your number one.
So we do have my number one. How many books do you say you have left?
Oh, no, I'm done.
Oh, you're done.
Everything else is
Water under
this
the bridge.
week.
This week? All right.
Everybody went through this.
Everybody went through? Okay.
Batman, White Knight.
Oh, DJ White Knight. All right.
1 minute.
Go. Today's brown. Okay, so this is my number one. I'm sorry, guys, I've been online. This is my number one pickup of this entire year. The metal version, raw dog. My bet, yeah, my, yep.
Oh,
yeah. So this is my version variant of Dark Knight Metal, The Joker Who Laughed. This book is getting sent to CGC as soon as I get my membership. I saw somebody selling a 9.8 for like $500. Whether or not they're getting it, they might get it. But I'd love to see them. So that's it. So this was my number one best pickup of the year. I'm sure a lot of people will agree. I'm going to sign off. We'll probably talk for a few more minutes.
It got voted number one of the year in a Facebook group.
Did it really?
It beat out the Delato Iron Fist. Fist is
down like that. I have that actually. Yeah, so that's great. So guys, please give us a follow, give us a subscription on YouTube. Watch a few of the videos. There's some good laughs. So I'm Everett Otto. We're here in the Hoth Echo 1. We got Bertie 1869, the executive producer. Bigger wrist than Robert Downey Jr. That's why he's wearing the Stark shirt right here. So we had a great time. I hope you guys got some good laughs out of this. Hope you saw some good comic stuff. And this was our polls for the year. So I am Otto. Till next time, I'll see you. And this is Bertie 1869, and he's out. Thank you. Peace out, guys. Thank you very much. Don't touch anything. I'll come around. Oh, Kevin just jumped online. Can't beat Mr. Henderson. All right. Yeah. No, we don't have 76.
We're doing
sorry, I mean 26.
26. Okay.
Damn,
All
Tina
right.
was number one.